Hello guys, welcome into today's video. We're going to be covering a couple of pieces of news that I really think you should be paying attention to. Here we do cover different news and opinion and some analysis as well. And if you've been thinking about it and if you've been paying attention much to the market, it's been kind of a good week. Well, if you haven't already, subscribe, drop a comment, and support our channel, right? So part of the news that we have today is the bankruptcy of Genesis is planning to revise everything for an orderly wind down and asset liquidation. Not some good news, but it is news. So they actually amended their Chapter 11 bankruptcy on Wednesday, which is today, to resolve some outstanding claims and some interest of some other creditors as well. Now, the plan results from some negotiations between Genesis and the official Committee of Unsecured Creditors, the exchange Gemini, and ad hoc group of Genesis lenders. Some of them with this agreement have actually reached on some key issues, discussions, and some other parties to reserve their rights according to the filing altogether. Now, it's the categorizes the creditor claims against Genesis Global into 10 different classes. Four of the classes denominated unsecured claims divided by the currency, the fiat, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and alts. The denominated unsecured claims would be impaired, actually giving them, entitling them to vote on the plan. But some subordinated claims, like government penalty claims and interest, are actually deemed to reject the plan without voting rights, period. Now, the differentiated treatment of crypto assets claims and recognizes diverging interest of Gemini's creditors. Now, the proposed plan, they would actually wind down debtors by planned administrative officers, the new board, and wind down oversight committee to liquidate the assets, and we'll give them to the creditors per the agreed principles altogether. Now, the corporate governance changes are also outlined in this, and they're including replacing entity boards with some new board. Causes of the action would actually be saved for potential pursuit by wind down debtors as well. Now, they filed the Chapter 11 on November, saying that extreme market dislocation and loss of industry confidence following the collapse of FTX, of course. Now, the creditors have divergent interests based on whether the claims are fiat, Bitcoin, or alts, crypto denominated. Now, ongoing discussions are likely center on balancing those altogether. Now, negotiations did remain fluid, and final terms are undecided, so don't put the nail in the coffin just yet. And the amended plan represents progress, but not a definitive agreement between some of the other parties as well. Also, Ripple versus SEC. The Judge Torres is actually clarifying some next steps in the legal battle. Now, the pro XRP attorney, his name is James Phelan, shared an update on social media stating that SEC versus Ripple by November 9th of 2023. Now, the parties can propose a briefing schedule for regard to remedies. If the parties cannot get to an agreement on that, Torres will set a schedule. Phelan's post indicates the clear direction set forth, right? So now they notified the court of stipulated dismissal of its claims against the individual defendants, like Christian Larson and Bradley Garlinghouse. Now, this division will effectively remove that need for the trial scheduled for the claim altogether. Now, the order the Judge Torres articulates is the Plaintiff Securities and Exchange Commission and notifies the court of stipulated dismissal pending claims against the defendants Christian Larson. And they have been adjourned Sindai, by the way, and that was 23, the final pretrial conference of the April 23, April 23rd, 2024. Now, there is that big deal where some of the crypto community actually speculates they might reach a $770 million mark. But Lending Mingle Minds, like the XRP attorney John Deaton, represents over 75,000 different XRP holders, and he's challenging this notion. Now, Deaton points to cases like LBRY lawsuit, where that kind of took forever and demanded around a fine that was $23 million, but it dropped down to $130,000 altogether. Now, Eleanor Terrett of Fox Business predicts citing sources while Ripple will push for a reduced penalty. The SEC, seeking to make a statement, will advocate for a substantial sum as well. But during all of this time, XRP traded around 0.55. XRP has then actually broke out of that range, and it's lasted for about 2 months, marked by about 0.23 on the retracement level of Fibonacci on the one-day chart. Currently, now the retest is kind of starting to take part. If XRP manages a daily close above 0.55, it could actually push for a new bullish momentum together as well. And the Memecoin rally could be coming up next. Now, there's analysis from Ali Martinez, and said that the TD sequential indicator actually issued a buy signal on the weekly chart for SHIB, and said that it's good to pay attention to the last two instances where such bullish signals actually came out to be significant price surges of around 118% and 71%. Now, because this is rare and the accuracy of these signals, it's very critical to juncture to closely monitor SHIB as well. So it is a very big turn of events for SHIB, and that is seen by extraordinary surge and token outflows increasing by 3,033% in around 24 hours. Now, data provided as well from the block insights or highlights, it's seen that astonishing rise in the number of tokens moving out of the wallets to SHIB holders. Now, it surged from around $16.87 billion to around $511 billion SHIB, and that's all overnight, so it's pretty major. Now, Dogecoin is actually looking for an uptrend as well. Now, along with Shiba, Ali Martinez, and he said, Dogecoin seems poised for the beginning of a fresh uptrend as well. On the weekly chart for Doge, the TD sequential has actually put out another buy signal as well, and it needs to maintain a closing level of about 0.062, and it actually may give another upward trend to around 0.070 as well. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Time to buy some SHIB and Dogecoin. So I will jump into that now. But you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again next time.